So this will be released at some point that I won't be doing videos for. I don't know how long. Sometimes if you wonder, 2 days, is that long? You wonder a month if that's too long. Or you wonder a year if that's too long. Many people don't really know what a year is unless they think, well, last time I saw a video by hand and then a year goes by. Yeah, that's been a while. It was a year. It was, I don't know whether it was a year to the month, to that exact month. Because you might not see the next video that I put up right on that day. You might see it a month later. You might see it 2 months later. You know, there's things about timing. But, we can't prove that. We can't make it anything more than personal and internal to yourself. But we can say, what does it have to do with 2012 and the Mayan situation? And my art school, all these canvases and all this paint and sculptures, canvases and wood and all this crazy nonsense that I'm doing. And creating things. Creations. So I've got a lot that I'm doing, and there's that again. Even after all these years, and I just put the camera on, make that sound. I will release the different works of art and video and all kinds of stuff when it's time. It's still, there it is again. I want to say it's still coming up because the first time you see this, it'll be like, you know, he's taking this time in his schedule. It's not about the videos because you can't do that. And number one, it's about the audience. I never had, like, a big enough audience. You know, and that sounds very egotistical, but you think about some of these people who get so much attention continually. And everybody has that question at least once, like, why not me? You know, the whole carrot on a stick was about broadcasting yourself to the mainstream masses. It wasn't just about uploading a video, letting it sit there. It's about doing something with your life by this video. But it just became fun. It became a lot of fun for a lot of people who really, after that first initial question, you just are like, I can't be guaranteed anything but fun. Just don't take it too serious. What is that new cliche now? Why so serious? Why so serious? So serious. So serious. You're like, what's he sniffing? Something good. There's a lot of good stuff on the earth. And that's magnetic. Magnetic. Maybe I should wear that. Oh, that might help. Will it help? Will it help? Maybe it will help. Wow. Maybe that's for healing. If you continue to watch, I'll eventually just say something that might be interesting to you, it might be important. But if you turn it off at one of those lull points, then you've got enough. Or if you let it just keep playing. Why do I make long videos? I wasn't mocking anybody. I wasn't trying to pull a fast one. It's like pulling a slow one. Here, watch my video. It's several hours long. It doesn't mean stop everything that you're doing. Keep the thing playing in the background. That's what its beauty is. The multitasking that you can do. The multitasking. History is not what it seems to be. Be careful what you believe. Be careful what you let into your reality. Because you know how things are for you only. Your own experiences. Your own experience. Understand something about that. What is your own experience? Is it turning on the TV and watching something and then finding out that everybody else watched it? Well, what would it be? Is it like saying, hey, we've all watched 2 or 3 mystery videos? That weirdo? I guess no one is like anyone else. We're all snowflakes. Unique. Maybe my image serves to prove that. It's a common sound that I'm hearing a lot in my family. It's about raising the next generation. How are they going to be better? How is everything going to make sense divinely? Is it better? Is it evolution? Not the anthropology evolution, not the natural selection or adaptation. It's just very personal and cultural and psychological. Sociology is just a bigger psychology where you blend a lot of interconnections between individuals, their clans, their tribes, their larger groups. Where do you begin? Where do you end? Is it chronological? Is something that I'm saying now something that I should have said 6 years ago? You think of the things that you've done and think, wow, I could have done that a long time ago. Like the cliche, wow, I could have had a V8. Or the Soup Can by Andy Warhol. Art has a way of imitating life. And now, whatever we're doing is imitating art, imitating life. Is a copy of a copy losing something in the process? Or, while you do that, do you just embellish it and edit it and make it even better? They say nothing new has come out in a long time. They look back to the 80s, even the 90s. They look back to the 70s, and then to the 60s, and even some conservatives to the 50s, 40s, ancient history, 30s, 20s, whatever. I look back into those centuries. I see what we're doing today and rehashing, and that's not necessarily bad. The retro, Vogue stuff, vintage. Did I do anything new? Was YouTube new? Lie detection. If you analyze my facial movements and the 7% of what I say, even if it's 5 to 20 or 30% importance of the communication, and then the rest is nonverbal facial expression, the way I carry my body, the pace, the intonations, like volume, emotion, volume that gets put into it. What am I saying? What am I saying? you watch long enough, and like I said, those that do keep looking will find something that has meaning to them. And if you don't watch, you've got some meaning from just a few seconds of trying to get that time back into your life. Well, I can't give it back. You lost it. Whatever you do, you give up that time for what you spend it on. And if you don't make it work, then somehow true, you have failed. You cannot gain it back. You want it back? Don't ask for it back. You can't even give it back to yourself. You're the one who spent that time. What are we looking for when we spend this time, this worthless, random, idle time? Remember that term, idle time? No, this video is not about idle time. This is deep and multi-layered intellectual stuff that still it's humble. Low production value. What do you want for nothing? I said I would just give you the real me. I guess I'm still trying to do that. This is a thing you call a video. My hand is broken. My something else is broken too. I could say my heart is broken. But I don't want to bore you. I don't want to complain. I've already done enough of that. My toe is broken. My spirit is broken. My mind is broken. My cameras are broken. My YouTube is broken. Can you fix it? Thanks for watching. I've appreciated the connection that we've had. I will always do so because it has that meaning for me that I did this, and does this book mean anything? Because I never filled it out. What was life like the year you were born? My parents had a few kind of things like that, but not exactly, and hey, my kids can say the same thing about me. You know, my parents had that, and I never filled that out. But I guess you could look at the videos that I put out the year the kids were born. This is a time capsule, and when you watch it, you create a time capsule, and somehow we are together. Somehow that's unity. Somehow this is the purpose of it all, and this will be the last video that I do for a while. Which means, if you miss me, there's thousands of videos you can search through that you probably haven't seen, because I know the really important people in my life here, in my virtual life, you've all seen a few dozen of my videos. And that means a lot to me as I accept this Academy Award, and I have to thank a lot of people that were indispensable. They were necessary. They were... No man is an island. I've been your president, I've been your mystery, I've been just some crazy, loony clown sometimes, most of the time. But I have to accept this award because it's for so many others, more so than me, family and friends, and you out there, the people that interacted with me all this time. And I'm going to dedicate this it's not actually an Oscar, it's a the Mayans have a thing. It's called a cosmic space monkey, magnetic space monkey. That's what this is. That's the award that this is a cosmic space magnetic monkey award. It's just like being on the Planet of the Apes, and they have a ceremony that tells you how you are some kind of a human who's different than the apes, different than Cornelius and the other ones, Dr. Milo. I'm referring to a 1970s movie epic with Charlton Heston. No, I am not Keanu Reeves. No, I am not Johnny Depp, because I don't wear that much makeup. I'm not Tom Cruise, but if you watch my video from 2006, I said, I'm Tom Cruise. I did date his girlfriend one time, but her name wasn't Katie Holmes, and I'm not famous. I'm just like you. I'll never be famous. I'll never be that way. No. I'll always just be me with a cheap, low-budget production. And that's how you remember me. I did the best that I could with what I had. And I think that everybody can relate to that. And I think that that's where we're unified. I think that's where our love is, our community. If you've hated me, you probably didn't listen all the way through. Somebody else will tell you about communication. And I'll say, hey, did you hear what Mr. E said? I was just echoing the group sentiment and giving respect to that family and friends and the collaborators and all of you, my audience. This was not scripted, so I have to apologize if I said too many times. And I like to say again to show you that it's real. It's a real And farewell. Have a wonderful life today and tomorrow. Mañana. Hasta mañana. Hasta la vista. Oh, see, this just comes up, the cliches from the movies. You know what I'm going to say. I'm going to say this. I don't even want to imitate something. I don't want to... FDR once said, 7 years ago today. Oh, what did he say? We have nothing to fear but fear itself. No, Churchill did not say that. It was not Churchill, but it was Churchill bringing this war to FDR's hands, and FDR saying that speech. I cannot end with my own words. I can just bless you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. That's the English transliteration of the Jesus Christ religion. Amen. So be it. As above, so below. And it harm none. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Love one another. Truth, life, peace, harmony. It's mostly about talk, you know. There's no way to end this.
I'll talk.
Where did that voice come from? One of the children is speaking to me. Yes, you saw a baby. That baby learned how to speak. Make the baby speak. Spirit, make the baby speak. Say something. The baby speaks with a womanly voice. You really don't have to be watching anymore. It's kind of like when you can't get off the phone with a really good friend, and you're so tired, you've been on the phone a long time, and you're just like, all right, I gotta go now, okay. And they say, all right, okay, I gotta go. And then you say, I'm gonna go. But nobody can get off the phone.